what a freak.
Hold it in, girl. Hold it in. Give me my coin.
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
150? Not bad. Let me get rid of these garbage swords I got. We take them?
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
What have you got there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with he does not take these. I should really go do that side quest for that one rude boy who makes the bottles and everything. He has books I haven't read. What do I care? I'm really trying to read. You got in here. You got Horse Whistler. I don't have anything to sell back. That's the thing. It looks fancy. The Wild Hunt. Nah, never fine. Gain Arable. Carefree Sword Soldier. And then we might find them just around town.
So long.
Move it!
You'll see right away I've got the best deals this side of the country.
My mind's like water.
Elf. Top-notch swords.
Mastercrafted armor, think you can make it?
Mastercrafted armor. Think you could make me some?
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but I've yet to make anything akin to a masterwork. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there goes by Fergus. He might help. Guildsmen claim there's no one better anywhere south of the Pontar.
What do you got for me, boy?
Show me what you have in stock.
He has some bank. I never put these on. What am I rocking then? Maybe I switched it on accident. Some basic boy. When did I do that?
Top-notch.
Get rid of all these. It's basically robbery. He doesn't even know. Alright. Can we get more? Anything in here? You got a quest. Edwin Europe's third map. Heavily faded notes by enemies on the Witcher Elgar. Read those in a minute. Junk. Yurden. Igni. And probably the other three. You don't have anything useful for me. So what else can you take? A couple things, not much though. I'm not gonna sell these. I mean, if you get more gear, get sell gear. Not a big deal.
So long.
They're gonna pop up on the side where they're reading. No. Inventory. It was these two. Beautiful Professor Selvico Adamstein will be furious. I lost the first map in the game of Gwent, and then the second was stolen from me while I was slightly indisposed after a hard night in the casino. I could not arrive empty-handed at the station near the tomb under Crookback Hills, or the Professor will vivisect me on the spot. The 4 new locations I have marked on this map might be enough to protect me from his wrath. Edwin Jurloff, adjunct in Natural History at Oxford Academy. Heavily faded notes by Hieronymus on the Hieronymus on the Witcher Elgar. Elgar placed upgrades to School of the Wolf Witcher gear in the 3 different caves in the area immediately to the south of Kaer Morhen. He hoped future generations of witchers could find them in an hour in need. Okay. Short lore. Rose of Remembrance. We're doing let's go to Margaret, whatever, Thatcher. Getting to Novigrad up to Cleaver. Following the thread. Find a monster that's prowling the area but using your Witcher sense. Go to Barrow and look for Hammond. That's in, what's it called, right? Skellige. Skellige. Oh, that's simple means Skellige. What am I talking about? I mean, Novigrad. Or not. I don't know. Wait, is there any Witcher things we can do in here? No. Treasure hunts. The cat school gear, can always do that. Remember wrecking that for a little bit. Only failed at one, right? A Bitter Harvest and yeah, the same quest basically. Okay, continue with this. How's our inventory now? 52. I don't know what weighs so much. Probably have a lot of junk.
Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints.
Footprints. Count Reuven's treasure. You got from me a smoking pipe and a silver rude boy.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Alright. We got crystallized essence. Just bit on the hush hush. Care for your sword, soldiers. No. Soldier can wear a dirty jerkin, rank footcloths, and stained greaves. Soldier can walk around unshaven, can stake to high heaven, or even have the mange. But sword must always shine as if straight from this forge. Oh, I never repaired my gear. For in a battle, neat clothing and an eye of pleasant appearance will not save anyone's life, but a sword will, as long as it is well cared for, and the man at the dull end knows what he's doing. So, how should you care for your blade? Simple. After every battle, wipe all the blood and guts off it, take oil-soaked linen rag, and give it a good rub down. If you're fighting in swamplands or in heavy rain, it's worth your while to coat the blade in beeswax. Sharpen your edges regularly, using a good wheatstone. Important to take your time in doing this. Each movement should be steady and delicate, like you're stroking a virgin on your first night together. If your sword develops for us, it means you're slovenly, a lazy oaf. Take some sand in your hand at once and scour the blade till the stains disappear. Take heed, though, not to cut your fingers in the doing, for then you won't be any good to anyone. Move. Red you. Red these. Yep. What's over here? Before we go over that way. Ladle. None of these are good enough for me to take? Okay.
A letter.
Mysterious note.
And a bottle.
The wine from your birth year is simply brilliant, startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it, but afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it with love from Dandelion.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres.
Bottle of wine? Well, I don't know either of their birth years, so. Meteorite ingot. Wasn't Ceres like 1209? Nah, I don't think so. Plays Battle and Slot for 1251 vintage.
$12.45 to $12.54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Wild Hunt.
Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein.
So there's 2 different Wild Hunt books.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here.
The Wild Hunt
Stain.
book.
Wyvern oil.
Land of the North, Velen. Armor. Letter from Dudu.
Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Can I read the book? With a page? Dudu Biber Velvet. Cannot read it. Be in here? Letter from Dudu. Siri, if you're reading these words, that means you have solved my riddle, for which you have my congratulations. Also means you have not yet been caught and are still in Novigrad. Worries me greatly. I do not know exactly what you did on Temple Isle, but Menge is furious and will not rest until he captures you, skins you alive and burns with a stake. And now that he's got his Cantimania's paws on Dijkstra's treasure, he can hire enough men to search every home in the city thrice over. I'm a Doppler, so I will be able to hide, but you must flee while you still can. You're a Dudu. Yes, don't even think about trying to break Dandelion free from Menge's clutches. It's impossible. Knowing our friend, he'll wiggle his way out somehow, or at least I hope so. PPS, forgive me for not reading how to contact me, but A, or to flee. Remember, B, Melanate guards Melanate guards those who guard themselves. Hi.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Wait, why'd you come here?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Thanks, really?
Thanks. You can breathe easy now. In the future, though, remember this. I can look after myself.
Fine. You look after yourself, and I'll look after my interests.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
All signs point to Menge.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Margrave Henkel told me everything.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So,
Geralt, How can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
I know you care about the results.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would
They
you
should have
believe
written
a
things.
sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menga has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Will you sit here twiddling your thumbs?
So we do your
Why would
dirty
you
work
sit here?
while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menga.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
I doubt Menge will say anything willingly.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
You're using this?
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Doesn't need to know everything.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Alright. Meet Triss at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbor around midnight. Calm down, man.
Oh! Ooh.
Alright. Here's the shrine. We'll summon the tape button again. There we go.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mina could use a bit of paint and spackle.
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Mind explaining what this is about?
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Really want to do this?
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will, and in chains?
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I won't change it.
Oh, well then.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Manga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
What about the treasure?
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great. If not,
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
true, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Wanted to thank you.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No, not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Alright, let's go.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Marigold. Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Want to talk to Menge?
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
I know your witches. Not gonna do any ripping. Something that to offer Menge.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance,
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
I'll tell your boss, no one else.
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menga.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Merigold.
fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
We'll deal with the witches, then we'll come for you, don't you worry.
Excuse you?
Devil's spawn.
What you get?
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or 3. That ought to get you singing.
Fine.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Why not?
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
I got a silver sword in my back, not enough.
Got a silver sword on my back. That not enough?
It proves nothing. Dopplers can change their bodies at will into materials that look and feel like silver as well. Materials that have none of silver's useful properties naturally.
See, you're an expert on Dopplers.
I'd expect a Witcher of all things to understand the value of knowing one's enemy.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
Now, let us talk shop. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Wishes to do anything for gold, don't know what you're talking about, just betray me first, change my mind, do anything for gold.
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah, nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
No, no more. I can't.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me! Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
Looking for this treasure, free my friend Dandelion.
It's simple. free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... Triss.
Rest it a bit. Gotta see your wounds.
I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
Rush it a bit.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him, I
do explain.
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe, for now. Though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable. And Menge's not likely to order his transfer. Or anyone's for that matter.
Necromancy seems like our only hope. Menge burned a sheet of paper.
Saw Menge burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Let's search Menge's body.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us. Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra, with my regards.
Necromancy seems like our only hope.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet. Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Maybe breaking Dandelion out is our only option.
Breaking Dandelion out's starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up easily. But in this case, there's no hope. Not a shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple. And no one's ever been broken out.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before you arrived. It almost cost me my life.
Don't have much to work with.
Menge's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
What about the body? Didn't do anything. Then get out of the Witch Hunter's outpost, find a way out of the Witch Hunter's outpost. Just go out the window. Ooh, new book. Collected the verse of Gonzal the verse. Love to love is to build a house of cards or play a game of chess, but one wrong word or an ill-thought move, you must start it all afresh. Tide whenever I watch a tide recede. Cold coils a fear grip around my heart. Will the seas sneak back, calm as shore in the dark of night as they had before? Will they stay at distant shores, leaving crushed shells and washed up dreams, memory of serfs of yore? That one's not new, right? No. Go out the window. Triss.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
I wanted to loot those.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Mm-hmm. Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
Bye. Mind if I do? Oh, my ankles. Tell Destro what you've learned.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20
Someone
tons of gold
just-
is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
Who is dying? That's it, no witticism in parting.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
You'll get your treasure back, won't you?
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars. And the final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Okay, bye. Contact Priscilla, sure. Oh.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher.
Oh, hi.
It's nearby. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come.
What level is it? Because I was just walking down the street. It's a 24.
The king of beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Let's negotiate.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
No, that's a little too much.
25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine. No deal.
Geralt, what are you...
Wait. All right. Certainly know how to negotiate, concerned friend. 25 it is, and the discount.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tin Boy. Too much drink. It softens your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's boys. News travels fast. What do we do?
Gonna be here for a little bit. Oh, probably Quen. Boo doo 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 doo.